Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. As we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a conference rival from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the UT... Roadrunners offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. So the North Texas Mean Green... the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Roadrunners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And it's not a decision time. You're going for this. You're near midfield. Sometimes those punts will go in the back of the end zone. You're going to net like 25, 30 yards at the most. No. Get the big boy pads on. Strap the extra mouthpiece. Let's go get the first down.
And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, North Texas. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's McCown. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, this defense was ready for go-bucks. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Trying to set up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier.
Turning it on. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Roadrunners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Wants to throw it. Hauls it in. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on tape.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Mean Green. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down. Might be looking to run. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Henry. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Firing to the right, complete. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. To the air on 1st down. Got the tight end outside. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To throw, it's McCown. Got him downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It is perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Quick completion on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Evans. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Zings it complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Roadrunners have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Henry. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tosses it incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Dropping back, it's McCown. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Trying to power it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, UTSA! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. The give on the option. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets it away from his own end zone. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Roadrunners have pushed it inside the 20. Running behind that left side. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll try it again. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Bring in the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th. It's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in a sudden change situation.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. To the ground with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Rides the back on the option, the give. Still running at the 40. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. North Texas in the hurry up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas. The extra point here would tie the game.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for a gap. It's Henry. Breaks into the open. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is... right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners are on the move. Motion from the back. To the air. It's McCown. Fakes to grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Fires to the big fella. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Oh, better look out. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got it set up on the outside. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Here's a throw downfield late. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab down the left side. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Dead center perfect. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline.
Big time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get the W, and with that being win